Well, I'm walking out, gonna go, not sure where I'm going grocery shopping. Don't know where, we'll figure it out when we get there. But there's this noise, and it looks like they're fixing our dirt road. Uh-oh, jeepney coming. And instead of just dumping the dirt and having guys with shovels spread the dirt around like they normally do, we've actually got real equipment smoothing out our road. That is unusual, but I like it. Now I have to walk through there to get out. Wish me luck. Also, they're putting in this gutter system built out of hollow brick, and it's someplace for the rain to go. And they're putting in sidewalks to get to people's houses. It's not really a sidewalk, it's a small bridge. Anyway, they're actually doing this during the dry season when they can build it. We don't need it till the rainy season, and I figured they would forget about it. And we've got a big roller here also once they're done spreading the dirt. So they're actually going to try and take care of our dirt road a little bit. That's a good thing. See, it's not too bad here. Oh yeah, slight problem. Right here where it joins the main road, they did cut it down a little too deep. This part had to get cut off. And it doesn't take much rain to get a lake. Hopefully they'll fix this because they're still working on it. But you can see here how much they cut off. And there's a little too much. It's level, but drainage is an issue. So we're going to walk up to the road. I want to show you the work they're doing. I'll end up editing this walk because it is kind of long. Y'all don't really want to see the whole thing. But parts of it are alright. A couple houses here. There's some cousins live over there. There's some, hey look, there's a house over here some cousins live in. Down here some more cousins. And there's an aunt or uncle up here somewhere too. The whole place is cousins, man, I'm telling you. I can't go anywhere without bumping into relatives. But there's a little drainage ditch here for the rain. Some of these fields get used for rice a couple times a year. They grow some stuff in between. None of the kids are out today. Yeah, so they put in a nice little garden here, a little table in the shade. That's nice. This is their house. Another group of cousins. Hi, Noi Noi. Say hello. Hello. They're yelling hello to him out of the house. Oh yeah, and this is the house we used to live in. We rented this little blue house, greenish blue, whatever color. There it is. Little bamboo house. I liked it. It was nice. Well, it had no air conditioning and it was full of bugs, but you know, it was nice. This path isn't so bad unless you're buying water, because then you've got to carry these 5-gallon water jugs, and that's a long way to walk. Water is what, about 8 pounds per gallon, thereabouts. So, but yeah, they're doing some major work on this road. I talked to the guys that are working on it, and they said they are in fact going to pave it. The only thing is, since they've started leveling it and smoothing it off, people are driving faster. Once they pave it, I'm kind of worried that they're going to drive real fast. And we have a lot of bicycles, a lot of saccades. The saccade is the trisaccade. It's a bicycle with a sidecar. This is the garage for that white SUV. They live back in there somewhere. It's one of the cousins' houses. There's one of our local stores. We go here for drinks and snacks and whatnot. So, what are we doing now? Oh, they're blocking one side off. They must be getting almost ready to start paving. This is new. They've been out here for a couple weeks hauling in dirt and using an earth mover to scrape it all around, and they got the roller that flattens it. And they just started laying this stuff out. So they are getting ready. They said it should be finished. They said in about a month. And it goes, I'm not sure how far this way it goes, but up this way it's about almost a kilometer to the highway, the cement road. So if they're going to pave all of this, that is a lot of cement. I want to come see how far, if we got a section here that's not done. I don't know if I have any pictures of it from before. It was really uneven. The width was not uniform. There was potholes and dips everywhere. They would patch it by bringing in truckloads of sand and had big rocks in it. The first rainstorm, all the sand washes away. All that was left was the rocks. So every time they patched it, it would get worse and worse. And I mean, rocks like that size, like the size of my foot, they'd have these things. Well, it looks like it only comes to about here, but it's all smooth. I don't know where the next section is all messed up. I'm not walking too far. It's loud over there. I stay away from loud. Oops, motorcycle. There's kind of a hierarchy here, and pedestrians are definitely the bottom of the food chain. This shop here is where we buy our water. They get the water refilled at one of the shops. Water shops are much farther away here than they should be. We're 1.5 kilometers from a water shop, but these 5-gallon jugs cost 15 pesos at the water shop. Here they cost 20. It's only, 5 pesos for them to pick it up and bring it over here, so that's worth it. And then we usually pay one of the saccade drivers to carry it to our house because it's a long way. Yesterday they were just delivering it when I got here, and the saccade driver was here, so he took 2 and I took 1. I generally don't carry them at all, but it's not so bad. I still paid him full price. We give 40 pesos because we buy 3 jugs. It's 60 pesos. It's 20 a piece. So I bring 100. I give the driver 40 and he carries them for me. Usually there's not a driver here, so we just pay for it and leave the money with the shop. They flag down the saccade driver later and say, hey, take it to Joe. That's my name, by the way. Here's a saccade. You've seen these before, I think. It's a little bicycle with a sidecar. But they widened this quite a bit and leveled it out and been smoothing it down. Once they pave it, it's going to be all right. Someone said this has something to do with the barangay elections coming up soon, but you know what? If the barangay captain can get whoever finances this, whoever pays for this, however they get the government money, if he can approve this thing to pave almost an entire kilometer, he's doing a good job. Or he's related to the right people. I don't know. I don't care, as long as it works. They just put in these light poles. I mean, just a couple weeks ago. and when they're widening the road, they took them out. So hopefully they'll put them back. I kind of like having lights here, but this whole section used to be terrible, and it's like this now. It's wide, it's smooth all the way down. We're not going to walk a whole kilometer to show it to you because it's kind of a long way to go, and it's just a dirt road, not much to see. Just have to watch out for the occasional cars. On the hierarchy of the food chain here, cars rate much higher, and you just get out of their way. So anyway, this is what they're doing. It's not bad. I'm riding the Saccade with the groceries going home. I just thought I would show you what the whole road looks like. Sorry for the wind, it makes noise, but it does feel nice. Like I say, they've leveled and widened the road. They've raised it all between 6 and 8 inches. They've done a lot of work. They haven't come back to pave it yet. Haven't seen anybody working on the road actually in over 2 weeks. But I'm sure they'll be back. See the gutter system they put in here on the right. It was just a ditch, but they put in the hollow block and then cemented it, made a nice little gutter system. There's some of the earth movers on the left. Just a bicycle ride home. It's 10 pesos, but he's pedaling his ass off, so it's worth it sometimes. I usually walk, but with bags full of groceries, it's worth 10 pesos. It's what, a quarter? Less than a quarter? So, anyway, here comes my waiting shed. Time to get off and start walking. I was talking to one of the workers, and I asked if he's going to pave this path, and he says, well, it's a private path, so we can't. I said, but it's only like, 12 inches wide. I said, take him 5 minutes to pave this. He laughed and said he would ask, but I don't think it's going to happen.